sure we're live. My YouTube is like, chief.
YouTube usually takes like a second to load.
I have 20 seconds. Oh, no. Yeah, we're live on the right one. Welcome to the after party, everyone. It's been a bit chaotic. We never dry run the BiteMe Games Award thing in general. So here we are. Chat should be working now as well. So if you want to say something, now is definitely the time. What did you think of the stream? What did you think of the presentation, the suited up? What should we have done better? This is just the moment to chat a bit. Hi, sub Clive5. Yeah, nice transitions. I was honestly very impressed by how fancy it looked, Thomas. I'm very happy with the crunch we did today.
So you're happy with we both spent some time today to like get it working last minute, and I think we got pretty far for the time limit we set ourselves basically.
Definitely. And yeah, we had some issues with me disappearing. I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna blame Streamlabs because I never disconnected on like my thing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either, because yesterday we also did a duo stream using the same method.
And yeah, it worked perfectly fine.
And also, you're a lot more crisp now. Again. Well, you know, we can blame there was this cable that was cut like a couple of days ago, and they said there will be consequences, like that it will take a bit of time. Like one of the internet cables. Like
really?
The big internet cable. Yeah, that's a lot of like one of our two main providers, still in it, had a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something like that.
People say I look better quality now. Literally nothing changed though. I am gonna change my color picture a little bit, so I look a bit less ghastly sick. This should be better. I was waiting for the world premiere of Paint Drying Simulator. Yeah, Thomas, what happened with that one?
Wait, what?
The Paint Drying VR sim.
I mean, we haven't started on it yet. It's the next game, right?
Sure. We didn't get the $200 dono or however much we asked for it.
Exactly. We did get a super chat while streaming though, and also a subscriber on Twitch. But
that's nice. That's nice. Very much. Thank you. Yeah, we didn't I read chats, but we wanted to. That's why we're doing the after party. We wanted to keep it as two very separate VODs as well. Yeah. One that was just basically a live edited video, and then one that is just more this, because we're like, hey, we're streaming anyway. Let's keep talking a little bit. So congratulations also, DoubleX. Fun fact, DoubleX, you did submit your game trailer as well to best trailers. I did disqualify that one because I feel like it's a bit wrong to nominate the trailer that I made as one of the best trailers as well.
Yeah, I thought that was funny as well, because I was like, didn't Marnix edit this? Because I was like, he did a stream with this, right?
Yeah, I definitely did. I saw it, I was like, good at them, but no. I'm maybe going to pin the vote thing here in chat as well. So if people want to quickly go back and vote. I don't know if Twitch can pin. I don't have Twitch open once again. I'm sorry.
Probably it can, but now you're asking a hard question because I have no clue.
I'll see if I can figure it out for you.
You can highlight the chat, I think. So if you post it in chat, I'll try to highlight it for you.
Yeah. I can pin it.
Oh, you already pinned it. Perfect.
And I want to manually unpin or at the end of the stream. Okay, let me look at Twitch as well. Marnik's not even in Twitch chat. You know me, some things never changed. So yeah, can we learn who has been disqualified versus just not nominated? I think most of the disqualifications were kind of, most of them were boring. It was like a category where you need to have a demo, and then I look at the game and it has no demo, and it's like, my dude.
No.
Can you read? Or there's like other ones where we were very clear in like the cutoff date of November 20th. Games had to be released before November 20th because that is when the nomination period ended. One of those games, for example, looked really good, but it was unfortunately released December 3rd. So hey, that means they can submit next year, because probably we may do this again next year as well. So yeah, those are more of the reasons why we disqualified.
I was really sad because there was one who was so polished and it looked so good, and it was like two categories where I think it was like such a good contender. But yeah, rules are rules, and in the end it's like better luck next year, because then you can apply for next year.
Yeah, indeed. Also, there were like some that you said as well. There were like categories that were like really good for certain categories, but they just didn't submit for set categories and like submitted for completely wrong categories almost. Where it was like a very mechanical game or something. Or no, there was like this pretty like nice looking RPG, and then it was like, oh, niche but neat, and it's like, my dude, you got like 50K wish lists. I
Exactly.
don't think this is niche.
Yeah, and then the explanation was something like, we didn't have a massive success or something, and that's why he called it niche. I was like, that's not exactly what we mean with niche, but
Yeah, you can't just Forge Industry is a niche game, guys. It's not a failure, it's just niche.
yeah. Apparently, the link for the best trailer is broken in the form, by the way.
So, that may be my fault. I'm gonna take a look if I can fix that.
I'm
Please
quieter.
hold.
I'm sorry, I'll put my mic a bit up. Not niche, tight. Well, that's one way to word it. I don't think we have seen Voor de Kroon, the spineless fish.
I have not seen For the Kroon. What is For the Kroon?
I don't know, but it seems in the Roasting ID stream there was an ID for a realistic medieval game. If you submitted it yesterday, it's for the next stream. We do a cutoff at the start of the stream, so we can filter out IDs that are not appropriate for being shown on stream. So next, if you submitted yesterday or you submit today, which you can still do, it's for the next time we do it. I assume you're working on the links?
I am. One of them should be fixed already. I'm gonna be looking at which one is broken still.
In the meantime, I'll maybe put on some background music because we're quite quiet. Now we're just hanging, I mean. So
chilling.
People's ears are being obliterated. It was a bit too loud. I'm sorry if you're deaf now. We take no responsibility. Let me take a look. Boom. I think something like this will be alright. Alright. I can't hear you. I think it's a you problem, because otherwise I think a lot of other people would have already shouted at us that they can't hear us.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, they usually are very vocal about it, which I like, by the way, because...
the trailer links
it was a dumb
should
joke.
be fixed now.
I didn't get it.
Let's ban that guy.
No, you've been on a banning spree the last couple of weeks, by the way.
No, have I?
On the Fix My Unity stream, you banned a couple of people. I was like, don't you remember?
Yeah, because I was so annoyed, and then they're like, oh my god, you should do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. What did I miss? Ooh, I didn't miss all of it. Nice. It's free.
Yeah, there will be a VOD, so you can always rewatch it, both on YouTube or on Twitch, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, my goal for 2025 is going to be having a game to submit for the awards. Definitely. I mean, the bar was pretty low for at least the diamond in the rough category. Oh, this was another DQ one. Funny story. I'm not gonna name and shame the devs, but they submitted like their Steam page for one of the main categories because they I think it was for like the upcoming one or something. Like they already had the Steam page and everything, so they submitted for that, and then they resubmitted their itch.io page for the diamond in the rough. And I'm like, guys, I wasn't born yesterday. I did just look at your Steam page as well. You're not gonna tell me that you only have an itch.io page. That's not going to work, unfortunately.
There was also this game, I think it was for Diamond in the Rough, and it was like, it looked so high budget, and we were like, that's really against the spirit of this category, you know? Don't you remember on the space one?
The MMO one?
Yeah.
That was also like, it looked very cool, but it was a bit like...
It just didn't fit the category.
Yeah. The itch.io alternative, by the way, was Crazy Games. I just remembered. I should have put it in the description, honestly, for the sponsors. I'm sorry, sponsors. I didn't do that.
You just do it
Crazy
like later,
Games.
So it's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to do it for the vault before I send it to them. Don't tell them. I'm going to be like, yeah, it was always there. But yeah, Crazy Games, it's a web games platform. We visited them on Gamescom. They sponsor our coverage to Gamescom. They've been a dream to work with. And they don't allow all slop. Definitely, you need to have some level of quality. We got denied for putting Songs of Everjade on there, but I think it's overall a pretty good thing.
Do you have your hat with you?
I do not have my hat with me, unfortunately.
L. What an L.
Big L. I know.
Only the OGs will remember it.
L's and W's, Thomas. Let's make this a true after party. What were your L's and W's of this week?
The L was definitely the fact that you cut out on the stream. I was really awkward because I was like, you were also like, let's go to the sizzle reel and we can see if it works. And I was like, I put the sizzle reel, but I like, wait, I can't edit it now because it's now a different scene. And I was like, I can't fix it now. I'm just waiting for a minute. So that was pretty awkward. But I mean, we got it resolved pretty quickly, which was nice.
Yeah, luckily it was just a matter of turning it off and back on again.
Exactly. So that was definitely an L. A W, I mean, this is probably recency bias in the end. Oh, no, actually, I'll pick something else than the award show. I think it's a big W, the changes you did to the level in Magical Girl Guardians.
Ooh, that was indeed a big W we did as well in the last week, basically, where we made the entire level almost for Magical Girl Guardians.
Yeah, and
so
like, I was at the office, I come back and he was like, take a look, and I take a look and it's like, Jesus Christ, dude, what did you do all day? Like, how much coke did you snort or whatever, because you just blurped out an entire level in no time. Also, he did not actually do coke, FYI.
At least not that I can say on camera.
Yeah. What about you? What was yours?
I think kind of my W was award show related, but it wasn't the award show. It was making those sizzle reels. Kind of. I didn't know. I've never made something like that before. And I definitely did enjoy like how nice they ended up turning out. Definitely they weren't like enormously high budget. Like you could tell that I was a professional video editor or whatever. But this was like the first time that I really did something with like lower thirds and like transitions and sound effects and whatever. It was definitely something that I did enjoy doing. And I think it came out looking pretty good as well. People did really like the production quality of the streaming in general. So yeah, I am very much happy with that. That's definitely a W. The L is just that I'm really tired the last week. I told you earlier, I just seems like I haven't been able to get a break. Maybe partially because Sunday, like last Sunday, like I had that Unity problem and just the entire time I was debugging, and then I did a live stream to like wallow in my misery. Which was something. And then on Monday, yeah, indeed, I did that entire Magical Girl Guardians level. Then Tuesday evening, we had to prepare for the BiteMe Game Award show still, yes. And then yesterday we had to live stream, and then today we have more live stream. So I think tomorrow I'm going to be taking a little bit of a like calmer day or something.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is the video from tomorrow is done, so you can take an easier day tomorrow, right? Right?
Yeah. Watch me do like an 8-hour live stream.
No,
I have been considering, I think, did I tell you of like doing the core of Magical Girl Guardians' level is there now of like, could I just do like an 8-hour stream?
Yeah,
I do wonder how views would be if I just get up at 8 a.m. and just stream until like 6 p.m. or something. How hardcore would it be? Would I be able to do it? Would people look at it?
I think
it is something that... Yeah.
My idea on it is that it will perform probably on average worse, but I think it's the best way to get new people to watch. Like I've mentioned this before, especially on Twitch, I think it has a really good natural discovery. Like even yesterday, like we got rated. Okay, it was only 5 people, but we still got like...
yeah, I should open Twitch. Haven't been looking at it again. I'm sorry, Twitch.
But no, for real, I think that's really good. So if you do it, be sure to like dual stream or multi-stream.
I do want to say, Thomas, we are being destroyed on Twitch right now by Aramus. He only has 12k subs on YouTube, but he has 40 live viewers, and we're at only 11 on Twitch.
I mean, that's because you don't stream to Twitch.
Well, at least we have 66 on YouTube still.
Yeah, I mean, true.
John asks, will it be with 4K mornings or 1440p mornings? Are you talking about the 10-hour stream?
Not 1440p. It's 144 because you were blurry on the show, I think.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I misread it. I'm blaming Streamlabs for the quality because the setup we do is I have my 1080p camera, and then I run it through
He has
NVIDIA
the same camera
Broadcast.
as me, by the way.
Yeah, we have the same camera, and I can see the video on like my OBS as like the virtual camera, and it looks perfectly fine with me, and it looks good on the Streamlabs like thing we do to join together. It's just when he puts it in OBS that it kind of dies.
Yeah.
So
Twitch
yeah.
we love you back, right, Marnix?
Yeah, I love you guys as well. Wait, let me see also. Any thoughts on a game jam someday? That was, for example, a question that we saw in Twitch chat. It's something that we've talked about before. We will probably not be doing game jams anytime soon because we don't like the idea of starting a new project and then crunching it, basically. And we're just like, hey, what I do want to do is, we've talked about this before, something that 4chan does, and probably the only good thing that 4chan does, is they do what's called demo days, where you've kind of all collaboratively be like, okay, in 2 months from now, we're all going to showcase the games that we're making, basically. Like, what are we working on? Just show your progress, and then other devs play it and give feedback. That would be something that would be interesting to do, like have a dedicated weekend where just for like an entire weekend, we play all of our viewers' demos, basically, or something like that, and give feedback. And then we host it as an itch page so other players can also, like other gamers can also take a look at it.
Is that our first 24-hour stream or something?
It's not gonna be 24 hours. Oh, Unity is live as well now, I see.
Are they going to raid us?
I don't know. Also, they have 56 viewers, so we have more views if you look at YouTube and like just YouTube compared to Unity.
I mean, we should like ask everyone to like make it so they're all on one platform so we can screenshot, because they're live on Twitch, I assume, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at Twitch.
Everyone should also open Twitch. Don't close YouTube, and like just boost the number so we can take a screenshot and like flex
of how we're beating Unity.
Yeah.
I think that's not gonna happen anytime
You're
soon,
in the we're in the insider chat, right? You just send it to them, no comments.
and then they revoke our insider license.
Yeah, true.
So the board is AGDG, Amateur Game Development General, or something like that. So yeah. So yeah, the demo days, it's definitely not coming anytime soon, but it is the closest thing we'll probably be doing to a game jam, most likely.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Maybe,
yeah.
I mean, you always like to do it. Maybe you can tell people what happens when you have a Prime account on Amazon. What you can do.
No, I already used mine yesterday.
I also used mine, so I can't show it either.
God damn it. Well, for the people who are new here, if you want to support us, if you want to help us do these events and make sure that we can keep eating, if you have Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime, and you link it to your Twitch, you can actually give us money for free. It doesn't cost you anything. You just head over to our Twitch, and if you link your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account, guess Daddy Bezos owns it. Perfect. The Vanyar92 already did it. He subscribed with Prime, so he has a completely free subscription, Prime sub. He does it for free.
And you can use emotes.
He can use emotes, no ads, and we get like $2 and a bit delivered directly to us by Jeff Bezos in the Rivian Amazon delivery van.
And everyone also hyper casual and Proxy Dog, thanks for the follows and for definitely not boosting. Haha.
Yeah. Hey, this is honestly, it's good honestly that you're boosting us, because what this means is that we can.
Yeah.
That is another thing. Our sponsors have been relatively limited on this, or like the amount of money that we can ask for things, because we're asking sponsors to take a shot in the dark. That's the reason why we are working with sponsors that we've worked before, with Planetary Processing, with Crazy Games and Rive, because we have some trust with them. I can't go to some other platforms because I have no estimates of how many views does these events get. Like definitely next year, we have a better idea of what are the numbers, and the higher the numbers are, the more of you guys are watching, the more budget that probably we can get from sponsors to actually have little award trophies, for example. I wanted to do it. The problem is just international shipping is miserable to do. So definitely, this is not going to be the last one. Yeah. Rogue Wolf Dev, thank you very much for the Prime sub. I will not be biased in voting though. Oh, if you're one of the nominated devs, you should definitely sub with Prime. Go fee Prime. We can be flexible. This is a joke.
Yeah, I mean, text to speech should be on. So if you want to say something to every viewer watching right now, you can do a text to speech, and everyone can see it, and you can say vote on this game, right?
There's no links for it, Thomas. Too bad.
They can just do !donate, I think.
!Kofi, I think.
Okay,
we're 2/3 of the way of beating Aramis now. Spent my
Hey.
prime this month, boys. Next time,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
okay, Clive.
they are definitely boosting us, though. It's like gonna be like the highest Twitch has ever been. Like, Twitch to the moon.
Are the Stream Awards live right now?
Yeah, that's actually possible because we're like a week or two before us.
Did we time that? Because I see like Rizzo is streaming with 32K. Oh, the streamer. Wow, we really timed this. Good or bad? I don't know. The nominations are already finished. Rosso Game Dev. There is a VOD on our YouTube that you go and take a look at normally now. That should be up already. It is a separate little stream, so it's not the one that's live right now, but it is another one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we kind of didn't prepare for that because a lot of shows are this time of the year, right? The Game Awards is coming, the Streamer Awards. So I don't know when the best time would be.
No, Streamer Awards is in 2 days.
Okay.
So we're not over that. We were considering doing a co-stream for the Game Awards, but then we realized that it's like what? It's at like 2-3 a.m. or something because it's like in the evening in Los Angeles or Los Angeles, I don't know. And it's like, yeah, we're not doing that. We're not staying up for that.
Yeah, but we could.
No, there are
Why
limits to.
There are just
the Stream Awards that we were talking about is a German streamer only one, and they have a bester cringe moment. So I guess we're losing out on all the German viewers on this stream.
Okay. How much of the audience is that?
I don't know. I think it's like one of our top 5 countries though, so who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Vankil says it. Good luck to all the nominees. I'm really excited to see what people think, because I mean, we still have big plans. We also have only 2 weeks, so we really need to start sending mails and everything to people, I think.
That's fine. Thank you, Vanya. You're German, but you prefer the real BiteMe Game Awards versus the Stream Awards. So thank you for that. I think,
taste,
yeah, it's gonna be a little bit like, we'll get through it.
Mm-hmm.
I think for certain categories, like we chose for 4 game nominations. I think for certain ones, we could have done only 3, but I think 4 is just better. I can't really predict for any category who's going to win. I can sometimes, if I'm being honest, be like, oh yeah, this may probably not be the winner out of the 4, but pretty much every category has like at least 2 or 3 games in it that is like, oh, this is actually, I don't know. Also, Crop Pollution did not get submitted, Raja Corp.
It could only enter in the not released yet anyway, right?
Yeah, like the up and coming or trailer, but I think
everything
their trailer
is
was
gone,
too late.
Marnix. You're completely disconnected, so it's like black screen and you're gone. Oh, you're back. I'll fix it. Okay. Welcome back.
I
don't know what it is today.
Yeah, that's for me as well, guys. We're not German, so we do not watch German streams.
Yeah. In case you weren't there for the actual nomination stream, be sure to watch the VOD. I think it's really cool to see the games in action. Marnix made a cool sizzle reel about it. So if you want to vote, just first watch the stream so you can see everything.
Yeah. How were Twitch viewers, by the way, Thomas, during the event? Because I didn't look at Twitch during that period. Were they all right? Were they miserable?
Twitch is
as
always
expected.
Right. They are. I think Twitch.
They're the homies.
Yeah, I think Twitch is usually really funny and chill, and they usually make better jokes than YouTube, I think. And then Twitch says toxic. Chat calls chat toxic.
Yeah, definitely we have differences.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we have to. You advocate for YouTube, I advocate for Twitch, right?
Yeah, I mean, both are platforms at the end of the day. So
exactly.
YouTube is my place to be. Gotta argue with Marnix, nah, because I win. No, also, you know what happens when you try arguing with me. See what happened to all the people who tried to give me advice on that Unity debugging stream.
I mean, you can't ban me from stream. You will probably just like put a knife in my tires or something.
I just steal the tires.
Oh, fair. You would probably do that.
So, yeah, we had fun though, didn't we? I don't know how I feel about that stream, because I don't know. What was the issue in the end? It's something with Unity's package manager and how it...
We still don't actually know, right?
It's probably something... I blame JavaScript. And it's always correct to blame JavaScript.
NPM, or...
Yeah, I blame NPM as the issue, because Unity uses NPM, and that's, it just didn't want to pull the packages for some reason. Or like it pulled the files, but the files were corrupted. That was the issue. Like it pulled in the data of like, oh, this is the file name, but you just didn't open it. It did get fixed, however, because Thomas just sent me his entire folder, including like the Git things and everything like that. So I could just get the folder and just then do a Git pull, and it worked again. So we just have to release the game fast enough, Thomas, so this doesn't happen again.
Yeah, the thing is, I just can't make an update to Swiss code, because then probably you're doomed, right?
I don't know. Are you doomed? Because it's your game at the end of the day. I just help.
I don't think the game is doomed. I think I told you this before, and we're always pretty open. I think Skogval is overall the better ID, but I think the current state of Magical Girl Guardians shows the most promise. Yeah, it shows
definitely.
Promise. Because, I mean, making a management game is really hard to test your core loop, because you first need 20,000 systems.
Yeah, definitely. We are using Git LFS, definitely, yeah. So it's weird why it breaks, but yeah, what can you do about it? Thank you, Peter Baelish. Isn't that from Game of Thrones?
Yeah, he's the money guy who's always
the money guy. Well, he's giving us money. Thank you for the Prime sub as well.
Usually that means he wants something from us as well.
Oh yeah, now we have to give him something. What is your game? Do you want more votes?
Or he just wants you to take your what is it? Veston? What is it in English?
Like the blazer.
Yeah, he maybe just wants you to take that off, so you have only your shirt.
No.
Well, he thinks it's funny at least.
I'm learning the hard way with management games. So many mechanics need to be like before we can even test out a single one. It's definitely like, oh, you need an inventory, you need an economy, you need to have transportation, you need to have all of these things before you can actually do something. Oh, thanks Vankil as well for the 5 gifted subs as well. Do we get a badge for being nominated? I don't think that's a thing that we can. Oh, you mean like on the Steam page? Yes, you will. I will. Like I said, I'll be reaching out in probably less than 48 hours with your badges, so you can put on your Steam page like BiteMe Game Awards nomination.
Look at the wholesome Twitch community. Everyone is happy right now.
I mean,
they just got free gifts.
Yeah, we do like those. So yeah, would be a cool idea to add Discord roles, I guess. I think it would be kind of a temporary thing though. Like we'll do it. Like
I mean, I think also I don't know. I think he's biased.
Everyone
he
in
got
Discord.
Nominated.
Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe for winners we'll keep it, but then you lose it after a year. So you have to release another game if you want to keep the Discord role. I think at the end of the day, there's also still a big difference in the YouTube viewers, because we have 35,000 subscribers and we're at like right below 3,000 in our Discord. So I'm not sure everyone who got nominated, so to say, is even in our Discord or is even watching this. Maybe some of them absolutely... No, there was a checkbox if you wanted to submit that you had to check that you don't hate the ever-living guts out of BiteMe games. That was one of the requirements to be allowed to vote.
You think that's one of the reasons like why no other YouTubers submitted? One of their
games? Because they all hate me. They got stuck on that button.
Yeah, it's like, this button rules it. Now I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, maybe that is the good thing. Yeah, I did expect Danny Deer, the one from Hollow Survivors, technically does do some devlogs as well. How do we join Discord? I think we can just do !Discord.
Yeah, !Discord, and you get a link, and you can just click it, and you can join.
Let me just do that. and then hope that Streamlabs wakes up.
Hey, Tranquil Isle is also in chat. Yeah, you got nominated. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks for the nomination. Indeed, yeah. Missed the last stream, but someone told you at least then what happened. That's what stopped Thomas Brush. No, Thomas Brush, he didn't release it. Oh, if he submitted that dog trailer for Braveheart, would be pretty good, I think.
What?
But then he has like this trailer for a game he once made, but the game didn't get enough funding or something, or it's like on hiatus for like indefinite, where it's like a super Irish dog having to liberate the Scottish Highlands or something. It looks really funny. It's really good voice acting. But I think, once again, I would almost want to disqualify those games for kind of breaking the spirit. Not, Brave Boy. Did I say Brave Boy? I don't know if I said the name, whatever. Because, like, it's like a difference in the regular BiteMe viewer, you know, solo game dev, moonlighting, whatever. Maybe 2 people, 3 people, versus, like, big publisher funded, multiple success and whatever. So, yeah.
So, Marnix, how do you feel about taking Benjamin's Discord virginity?
I don't know how I should feel about that. Well, welcome. Any tips on how to implement trains onto the trains in my train simulator? I have trains already, but I realized these trains could have smaller trains on them for a maximum train experience. So there is this
you can have like the blocky trains, like the train set for kids, inside your train on a table.
Thank you, Zen Train.
Oh.
I showed this one to you, right?
Yeah.
What you could do is there's this train in it runs between Osaka and Kyoto during weekends, where they have like a little Zen garden inside of the train itself. Oh, I think my face is covering it. Maybe this is time for me to disappear.
Oh, you're so overlit now. It's really funny.
Oh, great. Okay, well, I'm gonna stand in front of Thomas then. So there is a little Zen garden.
That's the other side. Now you're not like you were in front of me earlier.
Well, there's like, you know, replace Zen garden with little miniature train
I can just
diorama.
move you if you want, by the way. See, there
don't
we go.
You?
People can see you now. Can see the Zen garden thing now.
Yeah, I want to just put the image bigger.
I'll move myself now.
Just replace Zen garden with small train playground. There you go. Fun fact, Magical Girl Guardians is going to have trains 100% confirmed. It's one of the things I added on Monday, so let's go. Game of the year now.
Yeah.
I think there are actual train playsets and finished trains. That could be cool as well. I know on the Danish metro, because they're like fully automated, so on like the front of them, they have like little fake stickers for like the levers for like going back and forward that kids can play with and pretend they can do it. Is there a trailer for Magical Girl Guardians?
Nope.
Do we want to spoil, Thomas, when there will be trailer?
Nope. There is none.
Okay. But do we want to spoil when there will be one?
No.
Okay, well, there is going to be a trailer, and I can tell you it's going to be coming out in 2024 still. So,
make of
just
that what
a
you
little
will.
bit more patience.
Yeah.
The main thing holding us back right now from making the trailer is Thomas's shit programming ethic and not implementing enough features. I think visually we're almost to the point where, you know, trailer could technically be pumped out, but there wouldn't be enough content yet to show. So, blame Thomas.
I mean, damn Thomas, how you gonna do me like that? I mean, just tune in every stream and every video, and at one point you will see a trailer. Pinky promise.
Thomas, would you rather fight one train-sized fish, or 100 fish-sized trains?
What fish?
I don't know. It's any fish the size of a train. Does it matter if it's a Magikarp or if it's a tuna?
Yeah, because the size, like there are different sizes in fish.
But they're both the size of a train.
No. Either it's 1,000 or 100 fish-sized trains, or one train-sized fish. So no.
Yeah.
So it matters what kind of fish it is.
Oh, like if for the trains you mean? Like how big are the trains gonna be?
Yeah.
Let's say it's your average salmon, so like 60 centimeters long. Yeah, maybe do you have a suggestion? What would be the largest fish that you could beat 100 of if like it was train sized, or if the train was fish sized?
Probably a whole lot, because I'm on like land, and they need water, so they just die if I run away.
No, because it's 100 small metal trains on wheels that are driving straight towards you.
Oh yeah, true.
And that's how the train is gonna fight you. It's just gonna barrel straight at you.
No. I think that I mean it has to be the small ones, because a train-sized fish is basically a whale, right? Or bigger than a whale, even longer than
maybe.
a whale.
It depends on how many carriages, I guess. I was thinking of just one carriage.
Then it's basically a whale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why do you bring your mom into the conversation?
If she's watching this, she'll be really hurt, you know.
There was one of the sizzle reels, and like the last thing I said before the sizzle reel was like, oh, let's go out with something bang, and I was like, should I just drop in like 5 seconds later during the sizzle reel and be like, oh, like I did with your mom yesterday? But I was like, no, we've got sponsors, we shouldn't say that. I mean, when are we making a train Souls-like, where you're fighting all different kinds of trains, different sizes?
I mean, we can make Thomas the Tank Engine as the final boss.
Maybe, yeah.
Because it's public domainish, right?
I don't think Thomas the Tank Engine.
No,
it's not like.
Yeah, it's not Thomas the Tank.
It's Steamboat Willie, the one.
And
the Mickey, yeah. Also, we would be yoinking Choo Choo Charles, and I think there would be some beef then.
Yeah.
Between us and Gavin. I think his name is Gavin.
Oh.
I made a train roguelike, couldn't get it through BiteMe Awards because it releases tomorrow. What's the name?
Yeah, I'm intrigued. You got
now you've got my interest.
I mean, if you want free marketing, this is the moment to share the name, and at least 2 people will look at it.
I think more, unless everyone closes their eyes.
Yeah.
Gunslinger Express. Oh, yeah, I remember the capsule was kind of... people were like, I don't know if this is that readable. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm doing this one-handed.
What are you doing with your other hand, you pervert?
I'm holding a big black shaft very close to my face. Is that what you wanted to hear, Thomas?
Exactly.
Are you happy now?
Exactly. No, thank you very much. Exactly what I wanted to hear.
Okay, it is a train roguelite.
I can make a smaller. There we go.
Okay, I believe in you. So yeah, it is trains. Oh yeah, I did remember looking at this.
Oh, but you're on a train. You are not the train.
Yeah, I was expecting you to be the train.
Yeah.
So
be the train and fight other trains.
That's the way.
A train fighter game could be fun. Or like Super Smash Brothers with only trains.
Yeah, best marketing decision. Make a train game, yeah. It had to release this year for trailer category? No, it could have been upcoming for trailer category.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Train resource management game where you're delivering anime girls to different K-pop venues. I think you're confusing Korea and Japan, Clive at 5, because anime girls is J-pop, Korea is idols. It's kind of different. Just
What is... Okay, you know I don't know anything about this. What is the difference?
It's... Well, if you're saying anime girls, I think about Japanese, right? And you know Japan is an island. So you can't have a train that drives over water,
Isn't
right?
everything an island?
Yeah, but there's no connection to another country.
Okay.
From Japan with a train line. And then K-pop, like a K-pop venue, you're thinking of Korea. Of course, there are K-pop idols who are also popular in Japan. A lot of them actually like translate their K-pop songs to Japanese even. Oh, they have an overwater train in One Piece? Thomas, please fact check.
Yeah. I think so. I think he's right. I'm thinking, and I was like, I remember something like this, yeah.
You can like see his brain like in fast forward, like 100x speed rewatch all of One Piece.
Yeah, I think I'll fact check him, but I think he's right. Yep, he's right.
There are Korean VTubers that can be created. Anime style. Yeah, anime definitely is very much popular in Korea. I was being difficult for the sake of being difficult.
You guys will get used to it the more you watch Marnix. He's usually like this. That's not true. That's not true at all. He's a pretty chill guy.
What would you improve for the next BiteMe Game Awards, Thomas?
Physically.
What is something looking back?
Even the nominations.
Yeah, but like next year, I mean, we can start all brand new with the
Yeah.
things we've learned so far.
Okay, so what I would like to do is maybe record like 3 shorts or something and tease it more.
I think more
because
promo from our side definitely
Exactly.
was a mistake.
That's what I mean with tease, because this was like I think last week we're like, oh yeah, we need to do nominations. When can we do it? Thursday. And I think we should prepare it more.
You're the one who has a busy schedule, not me.
Sorry, but yeah, I think like some promos. We had some fun ideas for promos earlier, right? Like those kind of stupid, yeah, like with the car driving, with the sunglasses, the suit.
Oh yeah,
like,
but you didn't keep in mind that it's been raining miserably.
Yeah,
in Belgium.
exactly. So maybe if we like prepare it like in the summer or something, even just something, like if we do it again next year, which I think we should, if like, because so far I think it's fun. So yeah, I think that's for sure one of the first things, like more teasing, like making sure that the dates are more set, so that we can have like everyone knows that's when we have to do it, that they have to watch.
Yeah, I think Ender 1983 had a good question that I also saw in the main award show chat as well that we didn't address yet. Did you play any of the games entered into the Diamond in the Rough category, or did you choose the nominees based solely on their trailers? So it kind of was a 2-stage process. I played some of the games, but definitely there's a first wave of filtering that you can do just by looking at the game. Like, there are definitely a lot of games that I have to be honest that were submitted that were just ass, that did not look good, that did not look like that anything interesting in it. It was like bad graphics, no real cool, interesting game mechanics and all of that. Those I just filter out immediately. And then I got a short list of like 6 or 7 games, I think, in the Diamond in the Rough category. I was like, okay, these are things that I believe are really good. And those I did give a go. And from there, I don't know, like, I definitely didn't want to force like Thomas and William to also play every single game, because we just have too many games for that as well. For now, the nominations, we are planning on playing all of them, definitely, to give a better idea of that for how much like our vote is going to count. I'm not really certain yet on percentages, but I would think something like maybe 30 or 40% would be the BiteMe panel. That depends on if certain categories we want to maybe have like an external third party, like another YouTuber or whatever, voting as well. They would get like 15% or something, and then the rest be audience. I think definitely I still want to pull this mainly towards the audience side of the voting thing as well, which is why we include a lot of links and things like that, so you can also give the games a go for yourself as well.
Yeah. How I voted was basically the same. I played some games, not all of them, and there were also some I immediately disregarded. And then I don't know how William did it, but we all made a vote where we think if one should be nominated or shouldn't be nominated. And then we basically had a discussion. We saw if there were games where all 3 of us thought, hey, this should be nominated. Those games were usually either nominated, or if we had too much nominations, I think it was only one category where like everyone was like, these should all be nominated. Was it not?
Yeah.
And
I think 2 or like 2 categories where we had like a bit more than 4.
Yeah, and usually it was like one of us was like no or meh on at least one game, because of course in the end it's pretty subjective, because there are games that you just like more than, for example, me. And that's basically how the nominations were decided.
Yeah, so is it a perfect approach? I don't know. Once again, we're trying to figure these things out. This is going to learn us a lot of things. Did you consider games without trailers, or were those rejected outright? There were not really any games without trailers.
Yeah,
all of the games really had trailers or gameplay at least. But that was, I think, because we had that requirement for most of the categories to have a Steam page, and the games had to be released, most of them. And you can't release a game on Steam without a trailer. So that was easy. And then even for, what is it? The games that hadn't come out yet, most of those already featured trailers or gameplay as well. So there wasn't really any games that we had to go and like find specific like pieces of gameplay or capture our own gameplay for anymore. So it made my life very easy for the sizzle reels, at least. I do want to say thank you to the devs for that. You made my life easier.
Yeah.
Guys, could you guys do a live playing the nominated games? Would be cool. I think I want to do that for Better Together, like for the multiplayer category. Could be cool. Probably not for all of them because it's too many games. And also, I don't want to influence like the audience votes too much. Because if I play a game and I am like, this is ass, then probably a lot of other people will immediately get influenced by that. I kind of want to leave that aside. Multiplayer games, definitely we do wanna like play those, but I don't know if we plan to play them before or after the event, like on stream as well. Maybe it could be an idea where you play the winners of the BiteMe Gamers Award on stream, like after the main event, somewhere like between Christmas and New Year, whatever.
Yeah. Or we do it in 2 weeks because the voting closes before that day, and it's just 1 day before the event. Then basically, I mean, we'll have to see. We don't have anything set in stone, but I'm just spouting ideas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so definitely
just keep an eye out on our socials.
Yeah, we'll be doing a bunch of things. We're trying things out at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think about these sort of special streams, so to say, where it's basically an event? Because I think that's also something. It's the first time we tried.
This is something you like doing. You're always like, oh, I want to do special events, and I also what do you want to do?
I love it.
And then you say, I don't know. So this is me being like, here you go. Here's an idea. I put it in your lap, and we'll do it. I don't know if we have a lot of good other ideas though. Like, yeah, we go to like a Gamescom and live stream that, so there's a lot of things you can do. But I don't know if this is something that's going to be the normal, where every week we're doing a super high produced thing. I definitely don't want to fatigue viewers either.
No, I think if we do like a couple a year, I think it's fun. Because it's in the end it should be quote unquote special. And I don't mean Game Awards, I mean like a special stream. Or something like I mean, I think I've said this before on stream as well, but at least
Fight
that
Club?
I want to do is what?
Fight Club?
I mean, sure, I'm down. I think it's
okay.
Fun.
Yeah.
But
we'll do was it Jake Paul or was it Logan Paul? I'm Jake, you're Mike Tyson.
Oh, because Mike Tyson.
I do want to see your assless, like your
no.
cheeks. Maybe we can get a Netflix
exactly
deal for that as well.
But for example, the one of the things I really wanted to do was like a long stream, like 24-hour or subathon or whatever. But that's really hard to like do because you need a lot of content for it. Like
we can't like. That's I think we first need to figure out like one day we do need to do those like 10-hour streams of like just do level design or whatever. So that is one thing. Maybe something else, speaking of live streams, Nico Game Dev asked, are you not doing the games thing anymore? I'm thinking, Thomas, I haven't talked to you this before because it's only an idea I've been brewing for like 2-3 days, is that maybe I want to do a soft reboot.
Oh.
But do it once a month. I don't know if it's worth it once a month, but I think once a month, definitely we can make it worth it. The problem is then like part of the news is going to be 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old almost. But that is a schedule that is more reasonable for, hey, there's actually things to talk about. And then make it like longer or something, include the after party, whatever. But try and then maybe do those physically as well, because that was definitely like the physical streams where we're together always do perform better as well.
Yeah, I mean, like we try to substitute it with remote Marnix, but I mean, while he's not super blurry now, he was blurry earlier, so there are limits. And even then, like when we're together, it's easier to like play off of each other, because now there's like also a small delay, and it's like, wait, are you talking, Marty? No, wait, okay, no, then I get, oh, wait, now you're starting to talk. But wait,
yeah,
and,
or I disappear. Really I think it only happened like one time, really,
yeah.
On the mainstream, so that was good at least.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm looking as well. Matt C, why not live stream a day of development, or would that be too distracting? It's definitely very distracting. The one thing that I would do, I think we mentioned it earlier, is like level design once the core of the level has been done, because that is kind of very like boring.
Yeah, and almost. I mean, the level core is basically done, right? For magical.
Yeah, now it's just like adding like garbage cans, vending machines, trees, grass, like more boring stuff to fill up the emptiness, because it does a lot for making the level like look much better. Yeah. We have all of our main layout of these are the core areas. This is where our train station is gonna be. This is where there's a park and whatever. So that is something that I am considering, but like I said with the L's earlier, right now I am very tired. I don't want to do it right now.
No, I understand.
But maybe it's something that if I want to do it, it'll probably see something that I wake up in the morning and I'm like, today I'm going to do it. It's not something I'm going to announce in advance. And I think overall, like concurrent viewership will be much lower. And I think one problem as well is I would need to learn to shut up and just work. I think that is the thing. Thomas always says like, oh, you're such a yapper.
Even on the stream, I would like, even we were like announcing the games and you just kept talking about one game. And I was like, oh fuck, the next game is here already. I was like, yapper.
I definitely had the same thing. But I think that is the thing. Like at a certain point, like I find it very weird to do those streams basically where I don't say anything and I just work in silence, because that is something that doesn't interest me. So it feels weird for me to think that other people are interested in that as well.
I mean, I think they put it on like their second monitor while they're working and so on.
Yeah, but it's like, once again, it's something that I don't have that much experience with. So yeah. It's something that, like I said, one day I'll just be like, fuck it, let's do this, and we ball.
Now, I guess this is becoming more of a one-on-one already because we're talking about some things like this. But
okay,
I think you should rest, like, for a while. And you decided the while.
A while, like, my plan is like 4 hours of rest, right? Probably.
But like, you should like recover because ideally the Magical Girl Guardians level is completed pretty soon because we have some deadlines, right?
Yeah, but then you also need to step up your game, broski.
I mean, okay, what needs to happen? I'll open the to-do list.
We'll need better waves. We'll need more enemies.
True.
Also, I'm thinking, okay, if we're going for the 101 vibe,
are we still doing our 101 tomorrow, or are we just doing it now?
We'll see how much we still have to say tomorrow. I'm considering getting rid of the 2D cards. I think going for 3D, like more animated cards, I think that is one of the points where our game is lacking sorely in feel right now.
Yeah, like an animation, you mean, or?
Yeah, like it's super, super staticky, and it almost feels like it pulls you out of the main game. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, Cody, if I'm streaming, you will never see me code because I'm not a coder. That's a lie.
We had some ideas.
Oh, yeah, but we've scrapped those ideas as well for the time being.
Yeah, like not in the near future, at least.
It would just be like level design more likely. Where were we? Oh, yeah, we need more feel. Mm-hmm. We've got our girls now. We've got them shooting. I think definitely there's a really good video actually, Thomas, that I wanted to send you. Let's give a shout out to a smaller YouTuber that I am not subscribed to yet on the channel, but I should be. He has a really good video talking about survivor likes.
We can play it on stream and do react content. You love it.
No,
right?
We're not gonna do react content, but I just want to give a quick shout out. And I just want to tell you, like, oh, you should look at it as well. It's a channel called They're live right now. I play your deck builders. Okay, well, he has a video. He's a game designer. He's at almost 4K subs. And he has 2 really good videos that are kind of in-depth talking about the game design of how do survivor likes work, and how a big problem a lot of survivor likes have, and that I think is something that we could have as a trap as well, is ramping up difficulty too fast. I like how he says that playing a survivor like is kind of like popping bubble wrap. And in the beginning, you just want to focus on popping the bubbles and don't really want to think too much yet about immediately being swarmed. And you have that feeling of, oh, I want to be like League Swarm. Immediately 2 minutes into the game, your entire screen is filled with enemies. And he explains in that video really well, like how you should do that balance. Also, like the XP drops and how the XP drops in a survivor like kind of give you that risk to rewarding of, hey, you want that XP, but you don't want to walk into the enemies. It's a really good video, both of these. Like, I primarily suggest the 10-minute one because it's basically a more condensed version of his half-hour one. But it's something that you can take a look at as well. So yeah.
Sure. I mean,
that was the little.
If someone from chat or like watches this, be sure to say that we sent you them.
So, yeah. Don't go and all watch his stream though. Stick with us.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
now
we're still like superior,
10
right?
People drop. I don't know. Who knows? You can put us big again as well.
Oh yeah, sure. Boom. So more enemies because we need to show off some things. Yeah, the content.
More variety.
More variety.
Definitely level design still has some work to do as well, but I think also like special abilities and a bit more like of the magical girl aspect still as well.
What do you think of what do you mean with magical girl aspect?
Like I said, like right now, not all of the VFX we have really fit. Like the giant dragon doesn't really give magical girl vibes.
So like you showed it on a stream or I showed it on a stream, I don't remember. And someone like pinged me in Discord saying it's a cool looking dragon though.
Yeah, but just Thomas, saying. You've looked at all of the nominations now. Do you value every game developer who submitted their game equally? Now that you've seen all of the games that our audience has made.
Of course.
So yeah. What do you think about Gavin's new channel? So Gavin, by the way, he is the dev from Choo Choo Charles. He made a new channel called Scientia Ludos, I think. That is kind of like his unfiltered channel where he talks more in depth and like kind of, yeah, like I said, low editing or basically no editing and just for 4 minutes at a time talks, 40 minutes talks about like one specific thing. I think it's pretty good. I'm not fully, like, I think it's definitely still a bit rambly. I think it's something that he will get better at over time because it's something that I've learned. If you like long form content, obligatory plug for our, let's pull it up.
Magical girl vibes, nice. Thank you, Susano Ala Richard.
Yeah, thank you very much, Susano. If you like long-form content, I just want to give a plug to our Patreon, where we actually have a shit ton of those long-form videos, where we talk more in depth. Like here's a half an hour video of me I think this is a really fun one. You probably didn't see it, Thomas. Kind of like just bro explaining to you how Steamworks works. Recently one released. I already know. This is a really good one as well. Half an hour on how do you make game capsules and everything I know about that. Breaking down Kickstarters, market research, what to do after a game is out. Like these are things that are usually much longer videos, like more unedited and all of that. Because I think, yeah, if you like Gavin's channel, you'll like our Patreon as well. There's a lot of, we're at like 50 plus videos on this. Like it's very long. It talks about, oh yeah, we also tier list like game dev archetypes, game dev YouTubers, a lot of things basically. And people generally do really like it. So that was the Patreon plug out of the way. Let's get back to chat.
Yeah. Someone wants to make an indie game about Thomas. Why?
Wait,
I think it's going to flop.
I mean, maybe a game like Rivals 2, and everyone, like all of the characters are just Thomas game devs, because there's even more game dev Thomases I've discovered. Like there's a Thomas Dull, I think is his name, who's also a game dev. So
who do you think would be meta? If you look at all the Thomas devs, who do you think would be OP and meta?
I mean, Thomas Stewart.
Such a weird question.
My favorite. Yeah, what am I rating them on? Like meta in what? A fighting game?
A theoretical fighting game about game devs called Thomas.
I think you just have age as your advantage. I think you're much younger than the other ones, and sure, you're not the
so
most
you think I'll be OP
anymore.
That's what I like.
I don't know if you. I don't think OP, but I think it will balance each other out.
Good enough.
So yeah, it's like you, like I said, like I don't know how old Thomas Brush is, but he's been on YouTube for quite some time at this point. So he's he's not Mike Tyson level, but he's gonna be older than you most likely.
No, true.
Also, there's this really good quote. I was watching like something. It was like a Formula One video where some driver was able to overtake another one, and they were like, "How did you know he was gonna brake in that corner? Because it was like some dangerous corner or whatever." And the driver who overtook was just like, yeah, I know he has 2 kids and a wife. I know he's gonna play it more safe. You have nothing to lose at the end of the day. You can go balls to the walls, whilst Thomas has like other Thomases have like kids and wives and loving families. They probably don't wanna die or whatever, where you are like, yeah, let's just go.
Okay, so you think I will kamikaze? Or?
I don't know, but like, you know, you're maybe more driven. Who knows?
That might be true.
But yeah, I don't think we'll be doing a real life Mortal Kombat Thomas stream. I still want to.
Imagine
I don't.
reaching out to them and they'd be like, "Hey, you want to
Thomas
do a
Brush,
collab?"
if you watch this, please do another podcast where it's just you, like Thomas Brush, Thomas Stewart, Thomas Sala, and then Thomas Evers, you, all four together. And I don't know what to make out of it.
And only use the first name. So what do you think about it, Thomas?
Yeah, so like what Thomas was saying, I think that's a really good idea. And it's like, which one of the Thomas?
All four, all three of us like said something.
Yeah. Is it gonna happen? Technically, no. But yeah.
Probably not. Sadly. I think it would be funny.
We are very professional streamers here talking about how we're going to beat up others. This is why nobody wants to collab with us, Thomas. But then you call me and tell me that I'm the issue.
I mean, you are the issue.
Also, I think Thomas would fight the dirtiest. Like,
which one?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
My Thomas. F tier
You think
Thomas.
so?
Yeah. I think, yeah, you got that mindset of anything to win. No?
No, I'm not competitive at all.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think I definitely am more competitive than you.
For sure.
If you look at like how I compare to other YouTubers and things like that as well.
Yeah,
But there's no other Marnix game devs. If there ever is another game dev named Marnix, I will fight them the moment they start a YouTube channel. I'll dox them, I'll go rainbolt on them, and I'll just find them and live stream in front of their house.
Yeah.
We've
It's
got
the second
the
IRL stream
stuff
we
now.
do. We first did Gamescom and then we do Marnix beating up Marnix.
Yeah. There can only be one Marnix at least, yeah. Oh yeah, didn't I want to do Turkish oil wrestling with you for a live stream idea as well, Thomas?
You mentioned it, but we didn't make any decisive
Any
plans
commitments? Oh.
I'm going to look it up again, what it was. Oh yeah. Because I remember I looked it up last time. I was like, bruh. Yeah.
You're not sharing your screen?
No, I mean, you're sharing your screen. Go for it.
Nah, it's true. Jonas Montonen also asked, like, Marnix is a bit of a random name. Is it a name that's popular around there? It's very much not a popular name. It's actually based on a Dutch knight that I was named after. Look at this Rizzler. Thomas, can you give a full screen, whatever?
Yeah.
There's a a Flemish knight, I think, called Marnix van Sint Aldegonde. You can tell he got mad bitches, just like me, with that Riz, right?
Where is that mustache
so that
of
is
yours, though?
like, look at he definitely got the drip. And
I mean,
my parents,
the fact he got
named me
a
after
painting
that.
means he was an important guy, right?
I don't know. Do they have an English Wikipedia page of him? Yeah. Lord of West Sauberg. I don't know where that is, but he's a Flemish and Dutch writer and salesman. Oh, he wrote the Dutch national anthem, the Wilhelmus. Fun fact.
You have his eye bags.
I have his so yeah, I'm named after him, but it's a very rare name. If I look up Marnix in Wikipedia, I feel like there's not gonna be.
Why is there no
there's
page
still
from you?
some, because I'm not interesting.
I think like you can submit your own pages, right? Maybe we should make a Marnix fans page.
There are definitely some Marnixes, but it is very much not a popular name. Definitely.
Forget Thomas collab, Marnix collab. We're already doing all game dev Marnixes are in the call right now. What do you mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing
I
to
also
collab
think a
on.
lot of those who had the Wikipedia pages looked like they were from the 60s, so they may have died by now.
Is there anyone in chat who will
Marnix sounds like a cool name. Sounds like a cereal. I don't know if cereal and cool are like the two things that I combine.
I mean, I think like if someone in chat names their firstborn Marnix after you, like we should give them a free subscription to Patreon for Live or something.
I feel like it's very awkward. It's like oh, that's funny for 2 days. And then it's not even 2 days, like 2 minutes. And then it's like, wow, you're gonna be miserable. Because a lot of countries have issues pronouncing Marnix when it's not like English native and whatever. It's kind of a weird ass name.
I mean, even you say it in the English way already. Because in
Yeah.
Dutch you say maar niks.
Maar niks, indeed.
Not maar niks with R.
Yeah, you can put us big again, boy.
Oh, you want to be big?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Thomas is like the most generic name. I think it's like, at least in Belgium, like top name for boys in a lot of years here.
Yeah, I think like 20 years ago it was. I think now it's not anymore. Like it's still top 10 probably, but...
Yeah, now it's like Hunter or something.
I have no clue actually.
I don't know. It's probably some Gen Z, Gen Alpha, sorry, modern stuff.
Is it the new gen already?
Gen Alpha, yeah. Gen Alpha has been out for a while now.
Oh.
They're the true alpha males.
So are there any things you wanted to cover anymore in the after party? Or you
No,
wanna
I
chill
just
a bit
wanted
with
to.
chat?
I just wanted to chill with chat because I was like, well, we're getting all of the cameras set up and the Streamlets set up and all of that, anyways. So I was like, we've got all of these people from chat that we can just carry over. So yeah. Sprechen Sie, dürfen Sie Deutsch sprechen, Thomas? Do you guys speak any German? Nine.
Nine.
Yeah. So no, we don't really speak it. Like, I know
Schmetterling.
a tiny bit because my parents used to take me on like hiking vacations to Germany between the ages of 5 and 15. Definitely really fun. Not if you like video games and being inside. So yeah, not really much. Will you guys buy that ChatGPT subscription, which is $200 a month? I don't even pay for the $20 a month one.
Yeah.
Is it like the O1 full or something then?
I have no clue to be honest.
Here.
Ain't nobody got the funds for that.
Welcome everybody to BiteStream. In new news, with the source here is TechCrunch. OpenAI confirms new $200 monthly subscription. ChatGPT Pro, which includes its O1 reasoning model. No, we're not gonna be buying this. We're not even doing it. I do like the advanced voice mode. It's really nice. I did like the trial, but it's like not worth it. I feel that
I haven't used it yet. What is it?
It's like their really good text-to-speech version. I think AI definitely should be done in a spoken way. It works so much better, and this like sounds really good, and it feels like you're having a real conversation.
Okay, yeah, it's the O part.
Yeah, I don't know what the O means for, but like now they had O1 mini, and I guess this is O1 full on, so to say.
Okay.
But yeah, we're not gonna go into that. Thank you very much for watching BiteStream. We'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, back to the after party.
Octaelliptical. Can you say that?
Thank you for following. I think it's octa-elliptical. Put a space in between octa
that
and
makes more sense,
elliptical.
actually. You guys look like movie actors. I think you're watching a lot of knockoff.
Big again?
Yeah, but I think you're watching a lot of knockoff movies then.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we look like we look like bad movie characters?
Okay.
Thomas looks like you look like the main character in a Hallmark movie who for 2 hours gets shit on by like all being single, and his friends are like, "Oh my god, you're a wizard," and at the end of the day, you get away with like Jennifer Aniston or something. That is what I would
have
put
more
you
risk
as.
than you, I think.
But look at you.
Okay, wait. Who do you think of us two would be the best James Bond?
Oh, best James Bond. You have the beard though. I think without the beard.
Okay, chat. Who is going to be the best James Bond, do you think?
Janko's and manager.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you. Someone from the show suits. Guess I'm Mike Ross now. Great.
Marnix is the better
Bond. I do have the better Bond car as well. You have to be honest.
Yeah, you have the better Bond car for sure.
Fun fact, Christian Grey from 50 Shades of Black drives the same car as me. You're welcome.
Okay. Thomas is more of a butler. Thank you.
Good one.
Okay, wait. How do I permaban someone again?
You right-click their name and then hide user from channel. Do you want me to ban him for you?
No. I'm the butler. I have to
nice.
do it, right?
That's true. Thomas has the looks, but Marnix, I feel, is more confident. Are you calling me ugly?
I think for sure you have more confidence than me. And I agree that I'm better looking. So thank you.
It's just this lighting.
Yeah.
And the one pimple I have that I shaved open.
I mean,
this
it's
morning.
not like they've seen you in every possible lighting ever already in the 200 videos you uploaded. I think that's a really bad excuse.
But they've also seen you at 4 a.m.
That's all. Yeah.
Just rolled out of bed
but
with
even
zero
in my
energy.
bad moments, I look good. That's the thing.
No.
Apparently, I look
I'm
like
sorry.
a villain in those movies.
Right now, maybe you could look like, not the... You know how... Who's the
Maybe
guy
I
who
look like
plays
the
Harry
crypto
Potter?
enemy or something. You know?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Daniel Radcliffe, the guy who used to play Harry Potter, right? He only plays like wacky, like kind of bad, like bad movies. But like he always plays like the evil guy.
Yeah. He's so funny. Like what Akimbo or whatever is it called with the guns. I never saw the movie. I just know the pictures. It's so good. Thomas would be James Bond, and Marnix would be the villain. Manipulate. Okay, so I mean they are divisive, huh?
Yeah, there's no clear answer on who is going to be. Like, let me make my skin more natural again. People just want to see Thomas in a fancy suit and Marnix shirtless, Pat. You are probably correct. No one has ever offered money for you to take your shirt off. Like, once again, I think my bet is still on that if you took off your shirt, people would pay money to put it back on. There's no need to test it because I'll pay you money then.
Oh, really? Good to know.
Yeah.
Are you wearing pants?
I am wearing pants.
Are you wearing suit pants?
Yeah, I am. I feel like at that point, it's not that much difference. Like, just put on the pants as well.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas looks attractive. I objectify him. Well, reach out
I don't
to
know about
Thomas
the objectifying part, but
at bitemegames.com or hello@bitemegames.com and I can connect you. It's very easy.
I mean, thanks for the compliment and telling I'm attractive. I don't know about objectifying. Also, I'm not pantless, by the way. I'm just wearing joggings.
Thomas is naked below the waist, confirmed.
No, I'm wearing joggings. I was like, I want to be comfy. No, not confirmed, not wearing pants. I really should have phrased that differently.
You're two flavors of attractive. Well, I'm just saying only one of us has a girlfriend.
Okay, wait, I can show my knee. Here's my knee. See? No? I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Because I do definitely get some thirst comments on like our YouTube as well. And it's like, why? But yeah.
What do you mean knee reveal? Like the first video we ever covered, I think you can see like full body. Okay, that also sounds weird. You know what I mean, though.
Would you buy a body pillow of Thomas or of William first? Type 1 in the chat for Marnix's body pillow. Type 2 in chat for Thomas' body pillow.
But you said William and me first.
Oh, no, Thomas and me. Sorry.
Okay.
So 1 for Marnix's body pillow, 2 for Thomas' body pillow.
Yeah, BiteMe is a sexy name, we know.
What was 1 again?
1 and 2. 1 was you, 2 was me.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty 50-50 so
even
far.
so far.
It keeps going.
I think I have 1 vote more. William got a vote?
Yeah.
I think so far I'm 1 ahead. I'm closing the polls right now. The polls are closed. I win.
Okay, Thomas, you get to make body pillows. 4 for the other lad.
You mean Jamie?
I think they mean Jamie, but I feel like nobody knows who Jamie is at this point anymore.
Just know
He's lost to time. He's like ancient lore.
Yeah, only the OGs know what Jamie looks like when he hosted the testing frameworks video.
Yeah, and then he gets like comments of like, this guy is so like pretentious and thinks he's better than he is or something. It's so funny.
I mean, I really forgot, but like a couple of weeks ago, I realized like, hey, William also hosted videos solo in the beginning.
Yeah, and they were a 10 out of 10. So then we're like, yeah, no, we're not doing this again.
I think you have to like give a like kader. I don't know how to say, but like explain 10 out of 10 because 10 out of 10 sounds good, right?
10 out of 10 is worst performing video.
Nah. He's on your website, yeah, true. He's still part of BiteMe.
He still owns shares, so he's here. He's just not as active anymore. We'll be doing merch at some point. We have dumb ideas and we have good ideas as well. Thomas wants to do an underwear line that just says "Bite me" on the cheeks.
No.
What are you saying? No, you have pitched this idea to me.
Have I really? I completely forgot.
Yeah, you were like, oh, Marnik, Streamlabs now supports like custom underwear and bikini merch. What if we put Bite Me at the back of it?
And you were like, no one is going to buy it. I was like, okay, probably because we have like 3 or 4% female viewers. They will probably not buy it. But the 96% of like male to have a girlfriend or a wife, maybe they buy it for their wife. And that would be funny. Like a best Christmas gift, right?
No.
How can we buy BiteMe shares?
You send an email to hello@bitemegames.com saying you want to become an angel investor, and then you put down fat stacks, and then we can talk about it. We've had conversation about it before, but so far it never worked out with angel investing.
Yeah. But yeah. We have had ideas for merch, but Marnix has a really high bar for quality and so on. And
yeah, we have some ideas, but it's the thing is we want to do it good, which means upfront investment and not just print to order. And for that we would need to do upfront investment, and it's currently budgeted as like over 1,000. And it's like, oh, that's the wrong link that I sent. Whoops.
Well, he can now vote.
I think he could always vote. We sent the right link.
Yeah, shipping is a hiccup because we can use like a third party that
we looked at shipping, but it's just miserable and it's so expensive. Basically, like one thing we considered is like just doing shipping manually. Like we would probably be doing it in drops. And then first drop we would handle managing like the shipping all by ourselves, because it's just so much cheaper. And it's like, how many, like let's say we sell 100 shirts or whatever. I would already be surprised if we sell that many, to be honest. Like worst case, I'll just print 100 labels myself and pack them by hand. It's going to be more worth it at that point. I don't want to do the print on demand stuff. That is like my very big no. I want to do more quality stuff, and if that means, hey, we do drops and things like that, so be it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the print on demand is the easy way out, because, for example, there are companies that also manage shipping and so on for you, because they just have facilities across the globe. The problem
Streamlabs, for example, Printful.
Things like embroider it, or you have to manually do things. Then in Belgium, it's probably cheap to ship it. The countries around like Germany and so on as well. But if you have to ship to the US or whatever, that's a really big cost all of a sudden. If it's really hard to ask from our viewers to say, hey, buy our $20 shirt. Oh yeah, by the way, pay $30 in shipping, because it has to fly across the globe.
That's not worth it. And then another thing why I don't like print on demand, my preference is to do something like embroidery, because you're game developers at the end of the day, chat, and you have to accept that maybe you're not the best at taking care of your clothes. You don't sort them properly. You just chuck it all in the laundry machine and put it at 40 degrees and like whatever,
you think
good
they
enough.
Wash their clothes? You have really high expectations of game devs.
But it's like, if you do those print on demand things, what they do is they do like direct to garment printing. So you basically put the t-shirt in the printer and it just gets put on immediately. The problem is the moment you iron it once, which is something that you're probably gonna do because you don't know how to use an iron correctly, so you just go over it and the t-shirt is ruined. That's why like things like embroidery and things like that, you don't have that problem. So that is why I'm also like, hey, I understand the audience. if we do the lower quality thing, sure, we can do it immediately. But then, like, we'll get people like, oh yeah, I washed it once and the t-shirt is already useless, and I don't want to do that. I have a collection of merch at this point from companies and whatever that is just honestly trash. And it's like, yeah, you can use one t-shirt for painting, but you can't use 10 different painting t-shirts because I don't paint my house that often either.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I know this is a bit taboo, but what about microtransactions? Pizza cutter, unicycle, $2 download. What do you think?
It needs
the
to be.
Pizza cutter, no. But
yeah, it's something we've been considering for Magical Girl Guardians, but I think we personally aren't out of it yet. Have you implemented support for it yet, Thomas?
Support is there since like 3 days in the game.
Ah, okay, that's good. It's like something that we're considering.
It's not necessarily the one thing you have in mind.
But we haven't committed on it yet. Yeah. It would be more something just to figure out how does this work and is this worth it, so to say. I have lived for a quarter of a century and never ironed my clothes. You are a certified game developer, Matt C. Yeah. Also, maybe another one, speaking of those clothing, like there are good, like, I don't want to do Gildan, for example. Gildan is like a very common brand, but a lot of the good print to demand things and like that are US based. The problem is we're in Belgium. There is no support basically, almost, except if you go for like the really big ones, like a Printful, Spreadshirt, or Streamlabs does it as well. That's like give you any chance of customization and quality still. In Belgium, it just doesn't exist. Or like delivery partners and things like that. It's all US focused, and it gets hard then if you're not from the US yourself to do those things as well. Like buying the clothing blanks yourself and whatever. I looked into it, but it's just harder.
Yeah, the quote-unquote problem for us is just that we have a global audience. Like if the entire audience was in Belgium, it would be easy.
Yeah, like Belgium or Netherlands, if we were Dutch game dev YouTubers, but the problem is then we would have like 500 people who watch us. Also, Get Shirts is German. I have zero faith in German style. I'm sorry.
This hate.
No, like Germans have no sense of fashion. I'm sorry. That is just an objective fact.
I got no nomination. I'm sorry.
Well, it should have just made better games.
Bro, stop moving so much. I keep moving you around. And then you move as well. And then you're gone.
Everyone is now.
If you got no nomination, better look next year.
Or you should have been a patron. We are very much unbiased. I just want to say it was something I thought about because, for example, Dobrex and Powerlust are patrons as well. But I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about that one. Just the games they make are also good. So yeah.
There are a lot of non-Patreons that were nominated. So
yeah, definitely. It's not like we gave priority to the patrons. It's not like, oh yeah, every category needs to have at least one patron submitted game. Because that's not how we need to work either.
We are all about integrity and transparency here at BiteMe Games. Such a corporate speak, but it's kind of true.
You can tell he's the CEO.
Despite the fact that you did your tie way better than me, by the way.
Yeah, yours looks like ass, my dude. How did you... Like, can you like put yourself... Like this is not even a good tie. This was just like, oh fuck, we're going live in 6 minutes. I still need to tie my tie.
You know this tie, right?
Yeah, you bought it in Japan, right?
Oh, you got it for me. When you got
is it the Japan. One? Is it the One Piece one?
It's the One Piece one. It's a.
That's good.
I think I'm. Tie.
I'm wearing a JoJo one. I'm not sure which JoJo.
got it from me as a gift when he came back from Japan, like a year ago.
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Yeah, mine is a Fist of the North Star JoJo tie as well. But it's like they just look good, and it's like nobody knows except me, and I do like it. Mm-hmm. And it's like I'm not a weep. I don't really watch JoJo that much. I watched like season 1, first half, and I was like, this is ass. But I do like the style of the ties, even though, yeah, this tie is done miserably, honestly. So, are there any games like Death Stranding? Any Stranding likes? I don't know. That's the thing with Kojima. He can make games that are like, you're not gonna find a game where you can drink a Monster Energy and control your piss with rope physics. I feel like there's just not that many of them. And then all of the Death Stranding stuff and all of that as well. Yeah. Also, I love the soundtrack of Death Stranding. I've listened to the soundtrack way more than I have ever even played the game. I think I played the game like half an hour, but especially like the Churches song and things like that, I've listened to that. I think it was in my top 10 songs last year for the Spotify Wrapped.
How was your rap, by the way? Because I listened to it like earlier.
My Wrapped is super weep. That's the problem. I'm kind of ashamed of it. Wait. Let me see. My Wrapped, it's all Japanese things at this point.
I mean, zero Japanese in it. Surprise.
In my top 0.005% list of like you've listened to this artist the most, top 0.005% for like some like Chinese song as well. The thing is, my Spotify top list is kind of skewed because when I edit the BiteMe videos, I kind of make like a flow state where I take one song that is kind of calm and then I put it on repeat for hours on end, and like my brain just tunes out and I'm just editing video nonstop for like multiple hours. And that is like the song that is like my number one because I've just listened to it so much, really. So it's a bit skewed, but generally this year it's a lot of Japanese shit, or like not shit, but a lot of Japanese stuff. So yeah, what is also, I should not get copyright strikes.
Yeah, don't.
What is yours? Is yours interesting?
No, not really. My number one, can you take a guess?
Is it Stick Season?
Oh no, not even the top 5.
No, then I don't know.
I'm an artist because his songs you will never guess.
Oh, is it still? Oh, is it Sabrina Carpenter?
No. It's
Machine
Linkin
Gun
Park.
Oh, Linkin Park. Oh yeah.
The thing is, it was like 10 years ago I listened to it, but now it's back. But Olivia Rodrigo did make it to 4th place, so I am definitely still in my white girl phase.
Yeah.
But it's it's good. Eminem was on 3, by the way, and I never listened to Eminem before, like this year, basically.
Hey, but you can sing him really well when we went to karaoke.
No, it was horrible. I thought, how hard can it be? And then we did like Love the Way You Lie with like Rihanna. He was like Rihanna. I was like Eminem. And it was like, I don't have the bread for this.
You have a true talent.
You want to do a rendition right now on stream?
No, because we'll get copyright striked. Anyways, Thomas, most overrated game of all time. Let's give a shot at that. Okay, I'll say one.
Open question.
I think TF2 is overrated. I don't get why TF2 still has that big of an audience this late, because I think it's generally like, keep in mind, I grew up playing Call of Duty mainly, so maybe that is why I don't have the brain to understand the magnificence of a TF2, but I don't get the appeal of it.
Okay, I actually thought about something.
Okay.
RuneScape. Old school RuneScape. I never played it, but I can't see why people still play it, because I
think RuneScape is just purely nostalgia at this point.
Yeah, that's right.
Back when I was like in university still, everyone was playing like old school RuneScape in every class, and I'm like, what is actually wrong with you? So, yeah.
But once again, RuneScape isn't overrated.
It's still the best idle game by far. Well, it's all up to you. You ask the question, individual text. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
I mean, I never played it, so I might be completely wrong about it. But,
yeah. But hey, our channel is based on blatantly false statements, right? Did you watch the last video I uploaded?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. In there, I have like that brief segment about engines, right?
Sure.
Okay, and there's like one throwaway sentence that I recorded, and I was like, I'm gonna get shit for this maybe, but it was like sarcastic. I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter what engine you choose, except if you go for Godot, which is objectively the wrong choice. And I just laughed with it because I was like shitting on every engine. I was like, oh yeah, if you want like to get rug pulled, you go for Unity.
Yeah,
if you hate
the
like
loading thing,
the loading thing and everything. People got so salty about that one. They were like, excuse you, how can you say that it is objectively the wrong choice? And then meanwhile, Unity and Unreal devs were all like, yeah, we hate our engine. But then every Godot dev is like, oh my god, unsubbed, go kill yourself, Elris, whatever. And I'm like, it's not that deep, guys. It's not that deep.
Someone picked Skyrim? Bruh. Okay,
I actually, the last week, had the thought of, I want to play Skyrim again. But I know I can't afford to. But it's something where I'm like, oh, it's been like 5 years now. It's like, maybe I should do another playthrough.
But it's the most overrated game, according to Susano à la Richard.
Yeah. How can you play a game for 15 years? Thomas, how long have you been playing League?
Probably like 15 years.
Yeah. Has it been out for 15 years?
No. Yeah, it came out in 2009, but I didn't play it like 30 years or so. And thing is, League is a game that evolves like every year.
Yeah, it's not the
more
same
things
game
or change things, so it's completely different as 10 years ago or even 5 years ago.
Best game of all time. I think that is an easy one. Do I have my YouTube still? No, my browser's still open. Here, let me pull up best game of all time. In my humble opinion. Just saying.
Okay,
you should get Unicycle Pizza Time.
Yeah.
Best game of all time.
Not
You'll hate your life.
Or is that a close second?
No, there are better games than Forge Industry. You can put us big again. Yeah, I always want to replay Skyrim, but never dare to commit. I've done like 3 playthroughs at this point now.
Have you ever
beaten
I feel like the final quest?
Yeah, once. But I think like I've always taken like the same... I always end up playing the same style of game, I feel, where I go with Nor... Like, I don't join the Imperials, basically. And then I join No, is that the Assassins? Yeah, Dark Brotherhood, because they have like the clown, right? In like the north of yeah. I never really had the vibe of the Thieves Guild. I think I've maybe done it like once later, but yeah. And that is basically all of the game that I've played. And then one time I was like, maybe I should play the main quest. So I just kind of followed the tutorial of what order I had to do quests to actually get to that main thing.
You know they are like making entire games inside Skyrim, like older.
Yeah, what is it? Skyblivion?
Yeah, and
but
it's in Morrowind and so on.
Skywind, yeah, but it's gonna take so long, I feel, before they come out. So
yeah. I mean, Skyrim is good, but I wouldn't call it the best game of all time.
Then what would be the best game of all time?
I would probably choose The Witcher 3.
Yeah, that's true.
I love it.
You love that game.
That's like the quality, the amount of content in it, the vibes throughout, everything I love about it. What about you? Because you gave like a Mimi answer.
Best game, you mean, or?
Yeah, of all time.
Minecraft, probably for me. Minecraft, yeah.
That's actually a good one.
Probably I would go for that one. It's like, it is a good game at the end of the day still. So yeah, I never had like that varied, so to say, of a palette. I played Minecraft for like 3 years, then I played League for a year, then I played Rocket League for 2 years, then I think I went back to Minecraft, and then there was just Call of Duty Black Ops 2 that I played for 10 years.
Yeah, I'm also not very varied in it because I like RPGs the most.
Yeah, so then you just play more. Did you end up playing Veilguard? Dragon Age, the Veilguard?
Not yet. But
What do you think of the controversy? Let's get spicy. Do you think they've gone too woke?
I don't care
Do you
about
think gaming
woke
is
thingies,
doomed?
but I think they shouldn't force things, and it feels forced. Because there's not the first game, for example, that introduces transgender characters, but it's the first time they are like on the nose about everything about it, and that's like, you could have done this better. Because even now,
So,
now
Thomas,
you know
you
there's going
hate-
to be backslash.
I shouldn't say this because it's just
No.
the slippery stuff. Anyways, we never played Doki Doki Literature Club, and on Blobs 2, 2.5 KD is pretty good. I think I had 1.4, but I played on PC, which is very different than console. I was one of the only people who played on PC. There was like, peak was like 10K players, and like now it's like 200 or something. Not even.
I also still need to finish Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, did you ever end up finishing that one?
Nope. And I also want to maybe play Dragon Age of the Veilguard, because I like the previous games. This looks like meh, but I think I should give it a shot.
And you also want to play
Metaphor
Metaphor Fantasio.
And all of them are like 80-hour games or more.
You know, if you just released Magical Girl Guardian sooner, we would make our $3 million sooner, and you could retire and live in your cave and become a streamer playing Metaphor Fantasio for 12 hours a day. It's all in your hands, just
so
saying.
you're saying if we earn 3 million, I don't have to work ever again. That's a really low amount, you know?
I think if BiteMe Games earns 3 mil net, and we're like, and the company, and we all get like 1 mil, let's say, if you decided to leave Belgium, you could never work a day in your life anymore, I think.
True. Especially if you like invested or like...
Yeah, like
somewhere.
you buy a second apartment, you rent out both of them, and you move to, what is it, like Bali or somewhere. Yeah, so yeah, it's all up to you, my brother. All up to you.
Why don't you just make 3 million with YouTube or...
Guys, patreon.com/BiteMeGames so Thomas can go and play Metaphor Fantasio.
No, not $1 million dream. $3 million dream.
Yeah, 1 million each.
Or, I mean, worst case, we do it like based on shares.
Yeah, that's, you would still get like 3 mil or whatever, like a
and
million.
I would get the most. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you invest this money into game production? Ooh.
Probably not.
Maybe we should just, I think I would rather be like, we take the bag, we're set for life, and let's keep just going at it, maybe for fun.
Because now the biggest cost for BiteMe is ourselves. So if you don't have to worry about that cost again, we can just make games.
Yeah, then if I could take all of the YouTube and Patreon money and funnel that into paying like one artist, and we don't have to worry about ourselves, we would already be set, I feel.
Yeah.
Because we earn enough for that. But, you know, if we make $3 million, Thomas, we also have the street cred to make a course for $1,000. So it would earn another $3 million. Guaranteed. The BiteMe framework to get millions in your first game.
Yeah. Make unicycle pizza time Assassin's Creed style. What? A stealth unicycle game or?
And you can jump from buildings?
Yeah. Sometimes I wish I... Wait, what? No, never mind.
Yeah.
Should make joke like that.
Anyways, Thomas, I think... How are you feeling?
I mean, we can call it quits if you want.
Yeah, I think. Dupelicate, W Game Awards, good stream. Thank you very much. And thank you for dropping in. We are going to be ending the stream, though, pretty soon. New video coming out tomorrow.
For the big one, though. Like the 20th of December. Biggest BiteMe stream. No, even global stream of the year.
Dude, we are not pulling in 30K.
I know, but oversell and under-deliver, right? That's what the game industry does.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you everyone for people who have submitted their games to the BiteMe Game Awards. Thank you everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to everyone who did get nominated. Big L's to individual kegs, just make better games. And apart from that, thank you everyone for tuning in for our stream. we'll be back in the future. Got good videos planned still. If you want to keep in touch with us, Discord is the place to be. !Discord, and then you get the link. You know how it works at this point. Thank you very much for having tuned in, and we'll see you guys in the next one.